If you're looking for a bike that doesn't just turn heads but makes a bold statement with every rev, the 2025 KTM Duke 125 might just be your new obsession. In today's review, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting small motorcycles on the market right now. It's lean, it's aggressive, and it's got that unmistakable KTM attitude baked right in. Visually, the new Duke 125 carries over KTM's signature Streetfighter DNA, but gets a few refinements for 2025. The most obvious change: sharper lines, reworked body panels, and an even more muscular tank shroud that gives the bike a grown-up feel. For a 125cc, this thing looks like it's been hitting the gym. The LED headlamp, now inspired by its bigger siblings like the 390 and 790, adds a futuristic vibe with split DRLs and a more focused beam pattern. And those bold orange trellis frames. Classic KTM, but somehow they never get old. The wheels are now lighter alloys, designed not just for aesthetics but also for reducing unsprung weight. The rear tail section remains minimalistic and sharp, with a floating tail design that enhances the sporty posture. The side-mounted exhaust remains compact but sounds meatier than you'd expect from a 125cc. Hop onto the saddle, and it's immediately clear this isn't just a commuter in disguise. The ergonomics are slightly aggressive, with rear set foot pegs and a flat, wide handlebar that puts you in a commanding riding position. The seat height is approachable, making it beginner-friendly, but seasoned riders won't feel out of place either. Now, let's talk tech. The 2025 model features a TFT display, something you don't always expect in this segment. It's sharp, customizable, and displays everything from speed and gear position to fuel range and turn-by-turn navigation when connected to KTM's My Ride app. Switchgear quality feels solid, and the addition of backlit buttons is a nice touch, especially for night rides. On the road, the Duke 125 feels surprisingly capable. It's powered by a refined 124.7cc single-cylinder engine that now meets the latest Euro 5.2 emission norms. The power output remains around 14.5 horsepower, but it's the delivery that's noticeably smoother this year. The throttle response is crisp and paired with a 6-speed gearbox and a light slipper clutch. Shifting is seamless whether you're darting through traffic or carving corners on a weekend ride. The chassis, a steel trellis frame, is balanced and responsive. KTM has worked on refining the suspension setup, with a 43mm WP upside-down front fork and a preload adjustable monoshock at the rear. The ride feels planted and confidence-inspiring, even when you push it a bit hard. Braking is handled by a 300mm front disc and a 230mm rear, with dual-channel ABS now standard. And for 2025, KTM's added a Supermoto ABS mode that lets you slide the rear wheel under braking for that extra thrill on twisty back roads or track days. Despite its sporty credentials, the Duke 125 is still incredibly practical. It sips fuel at around 40 to 45 kilometers per L, depending on how you ride. The heat management is improved too, with better airflow around the radiator, making it a lot more manageable during summer city rides. As for the price, the 2025 KTM Duke 125 comes in at around 1.90 lakh ex-showroom in India, or roughly €5,000 in European markets. Sure, it's on the pricier side for a 125, but what you're paying for is premium build quality, top-tier components, and that unmistakable KTM thrill at entry-level. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, drop a like, subscribe for more two-wheeled content, and let us know in the comments, would you pick the Duke 125 over its rivals? Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next O.